I've had a few days away from like social media and filming to spend some time with family. And I have been at my mum's most of the days, but I've still stayed in my van overnight, so it's got disgusting because I haven't done the usual cleaning that I normally keep on top of, so I'm having a real spruce up today. I saw some friends last night in Torquay, so I stayed down on Meadfoot. It's a bloody lovely morning to wake up to here. I'll show you.
I don't mind saying I rolled out of bed and I rolled up. Ooh, stretch my back and legs.
This area is normally full of vans, but it's just people here walking their dogs today. This is my Christmas present from my mum.
Blow my cares away. Prepares me for the things that come. Yeah, beautiful morning, keeping me alive when the darkness comes.
It's still not that cold. It's had the odd cold at night, but mostly it's still like really mild. And I don't know what temperature is today, but I'm sitting here just hoodie and trackies, and it's not cold at all.
Don't break no promises, sing in a key that your body believes. Ooh, I'm making my way out of the sea.
So calm today. Literally flat as a pancake.
Beautiful morning, keeping me alive when the dark.
So we're off to meet Pascal now. He's in the UK, and also a lady who calls herself the Nordic Poker. She does stick and poke tattoos, and I just thought it would be a bit of an experience to get a stick and poke tattoo, which is something I've wanted for a long time, but get it in the van. So yeah.
Yeah, it's all I do to hold on, and it's all I do to hold.
You've caught me right at a hurty bit and a nerve.
Ooh, that's all I do to hold on.
Beautiful up here. That was a really good experience. I really enjoyed that. It hurts way less as well with the pokey. I've got lights in here now, look. Completely changed my life. Where I took out the front seat, I've put in these drawers, and this is essentially where I'm keeping my food now. And this has completely changed my world, because before I could never find the food and it would just go off in the bottom because it was under my bed. So this has made a massive difference. So yeah, the lights, and I've got 3 different ways of cooking now. So I've got my little gas thing, which I use for boiling the kettle and stuff, and I just make sure I've got the window open a little bit. I've got the gas, which I can have out the back. I've also got the induction hob, which I can either use out the back or from here off of the leisure battery. So, and obviously it just gives me options really for cooking. I haven't got a fridge at the moment. I don't need one here, and I don't think I'm going to take one across to Europe with me. It'd be useful in when the weather's better. But it just uses up so much energy and takes up so much space that I'm just going to make do without. I mean, I eat fresh food anyway most of the time. Good morning. What a lovely day. I parked up down by like a preservation area, bird RSPB, and I normally park kind of over that way, but it was a bit busy yesterday, so I got this little secluded spot. That's Pascal's car. So he stayed in here with me last night, He stayed with me before. This is, I think, our third night in the van together, and yeah, it's a bit of a squash, but we need to kind of make it work, because when I'm travelling across Europe and he comes and joins me, obviously I've got the tent, I have the tent with me, but I need to make sure that we can fit in the van if it's cold. He's actually just taken Pudding for a run. I'm going to make the most of this sunshine. Hope these little buggers are clean. Strength! Right, it's Operation Bed Extension. The challenge we've got is obviously there's limited space, so we needed to make sure that whatever was developed could not use up any of the space within the van. This is like a little cantilever that I've had in here for a while for cooking. Click on here and it holds the weight. We're using the original cantilever in here with the strut underneath, and we also had the realisation that we've got this poof now. Morning. So our first night in the bed was a success. So yeah, it was actually really comfy. We both had a good sleep. Very cosy. So I'll show you, put it all away and show you how it goes. Visited mother. Got a parcel that's arrived. I know what this is. I've got another day of a lot of jobs to get done today. I'm trying to get the van like ready so that I feel confident that 9 months away from the UK is all going to be, you know, doable. And I'm not really a planner. I'm a kind of flying by the seat of your pants kind of gal. A free spirit, if you like. But obviously when I had my palm read in Bali, he said to me I needed to plan more, I needed to have more focus, and that's how I'd make my life successful. So, you know, I've been thinking about that. And I also, hang on, it's up here, I've got to get it. I also bought a fluorite pyramid crystal. So this is supposed to be helpful with planning and focus. But what I'm also trialing is this Magic Mind stuff. So it's kind of like an energy booster. Each shot contains a magical combination of 12 active ingredients, like lion's mane, vitamin B, 12 complex, vitamin D, which, you know, we're all lacking in the UK, no bloody sunshine, amongst a whole million of other things, turmeric and stuff like that. So apparently if you take this for 5 to 6 days, it's calming, you don't procrastinate. So anyway, I've got a couple of bottles, a couple of bags of bottles of this. There's 3 in each pack. So I'm going to start today, see how I get on. I'm going to give it a week. Yeah, and I'm hoping, I mean, I'm running out of time now. I've got like, I've just booked my ticket, my Eurotunnel ticket. So I have got just over 4 weeks to get all my shit sorted. Yeah, so much to get done. So I'm hoping this will help. Ooh. Oh my god, it actually tastes nice. Right, one down. I've got to do it for at least 5 or 6 days, so we'll see. That was one of the most stressful things I've had to endure, and it still looks rubbish. So I'm going to wait till the morning and see how it looks, and in the meantime I'm going to drown my sorrows. Good morning. I said to Pascal that as it's the 1st of January 2025, and this is going to be a big year for me, of celebrating my 50th birthday the entire year, that I wanted to start the year off with something really that took me outside of my comfort zone. So we agreed that we would do a cold plunge at Haytor Quarry today. But it's absolutely horrendous up there. But I ain't chickening out now. So it's only about 9:30 in the morning. We're going to lay here for a bit longer and nurse our stout hangovers before venturing down to the quarry. Day 2. Just pulled up at Haytor and we're going to have some brekkie before we challenge ourselves to the cold dip in the quarry. It seemed a good idea yesterday. I need smell-o-vision.
Can you scramble while I break them?
I cannot express how much I do not want to do this, but that is why we are doing it. The wind is absolutely bitter. It's so painful on my face. I'm just gonna have that all over our bodies. Oh, right up it. Oh, my hands are so cold. Pascal's trying to get warm before we go in. We're freezing, we haven't even got there. This is the old quarry track. We know we're going the right way. We're out the wind a little bit now, a little bit warmer, still like Baltic. Oh. Yeah, getting over there. Okay, we've been shown the way by some doggies that just had a swim. And we're thinking this, there's another stone under there, it's all like a platform under the water. So this might be the best place to get in, or it's not too many heebie-jeebs. We did it. That was so hard. It was so cold. Like my fingers and toes. Oh. Back in the warm. And the heated blanket is warming our tootsies. We're parked up down in Topsham near the Go Take a Walk, because this is not non-residents parking. Yeah, picking a spot of chicken. This is a little window tint that I put on yesterday. No matter what I did, we still ended up with these wrinkly bits at the side. I followed the instructions to the letter. Has anyone got any idea how to get rid of these? I tried with a hairdryer. It was just a nightmare. Thank you.
Love was holding all the cards.
Bloody freezing. It's bright sunshine today. It's like 2.5 degrees, but I think because there's no cloud, there's like no insulation, so it was really cold last night. We both really suffered, and pudding's just come into season again, which is obviously really annoying, so I need to get some pants today. I need to wash all my bedding again, which is a pain in the ass, but that's we've got bellyache.
Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got no burdens around you. I don't get, 'cause I've been so lost without you.
Just off to join the climbing hangar for January. not only can you climb, but they've got a gym, cafe area for working, and showers and stuff.
Life is good.